Luffy vs. Dragon final fight. Do you think there will be any friction between them down the line? Something they both don't agree on. That will cause them to fight. Have you ever thought about the possibility that Monkey D. Luffy and his father, Monkey D. Dragon, will fight in the future? At the moment, most fans believe world government equals evil, revolutionary army equals good. But is it really that simple? Sure, Luffy hates the world government, but he is a good guy who would never harm any innocent people. How about the revolutionaries? We don't know anything about their actions. Maybe their approach and means are much more cruel and ruthless than we think. They conquer nations affiliated to the WG, which means they start a war in that nation. War always affects and hurts the citizens and the innocent, and seeing how angry Luffy was at the rebellions in Alabasta, he might dislike what his father does. Dragon would fight Luffy. Their philosophies are so different, and their goals are so far apart, that they would anti-exactly click. Dragon's revolutionary army do start a war in every country, and he may expect Luffy to side with him, or join him. He is against monarchy, and if they wish to destroy Alabasta's monarchy or something, even if they are good, Luffy will set himself against Dragon. I think something will happen to set them apart, rather than them being a father-son duo. Marines, the Navy, good guys, right? Pirates, although many of our protagonists are pirates, still mainly we can call pirates killers, thieves, cheaters, rapists, etc. Bad guys. World government, well, this is one of the gray blurry areas, cause we really do not know that much. But we know there is a bunch of oldies who probably are monsters in power. Revolutionary army, good guys, or so it seems, not too sure as well. All comes down to point of view. We all know that Doflamingo is bad and has influenced many Navy officers. Also, he is royalty. The royal family is off limits to everyone but does unthinkable horrors and gets away with it, no questions asked. Why? 'Cause they are protected by the government. Marines are regulated by the world government, so the chain of power tells the good guys how it is. Now that said, we can clearly see that there is no pure black/white, good/evil standpoint. There is individuality and ambition. Finally we get to the man of the hour, Dragon. Yes, Luffy is there too, but we all know what he wants: eat, sleep, become Pirate King, repeat. So, Dragon, leader of Revolutionary Army, Luffy's father, and one of the most hunted, feared, notorious man on planet. There have been some hints that Dragon may be one of the most powerful characters in the entire One Piece series, since the world government has dubbed him as the world's most wanted man. What are his plans? What does he and the Revolutionary Army have in store for the One Piece world? Let's say he wants to bring world government down and has a specific plan for it. He needs Luffy's help. Maybe that's why he helped Luffy in Legedown, to see him get stronger and help him in future. But still, seeing how Oda writes his story, there is little chance of this happening. But if there is something that is really against Luffy's principles or stops his ambition of becoming a pirate king, this could be a potential fight starter. In conclusion, we do not know why they were separated with Luffy. So we do not know the background. Luffy says his name out pretty easily, but what's the story there? Luffy and Dragon could fight, if Dragon's plans, maybe a mass destruction for greater good, or standing in Luffy's way and blackmailing his dream to become a pirate king. People can think, now Sabo, maybe, is in the picture, etc. etc. Revolutionary Army must be good. We have yet to see how far Sabo and how has his character developed in many years. Monkey D. Dragon, former Marine Admiral, Vice Admiral, or simply an Oramal Marine. Could something he's seen cause him to change his ways? What do you think? Could it be true? I was thinking what caused Dragon to become the most wanted man in the upworld, and then a thought came up to me. What if he was a Marine Admiral that saw the injustice that the Tenri Beto were causing, or better yet, what if a Tenri Beto called on him to kill innocent people that did not deserve it but merely didn't bow, or some other insignificant thing? It wouldn't be the first time. It could be one several reasons why Garp wanted Luffy and Ace to become Marines so badly. Oda likes to use myths, legends and fables. For example, fable backwards equals Elbaf. In Chinese mythology, there are said to be 4 seas: north, south, east and west. Those 4 seas are represented by 4 colors: yellow, blue, white and red. They have also been represented by different animals over the time, including a monkey, a bird, a dragon, and a dog. This of course screams. A North Sea with a yellow monkey equals Admiral Kizaru. A South Sea with a blue bird equals Admiral Aokiji. A West Sea with a red dog equals Admiral Akainu. That would leave the East Sea equals Admiral White Dragon, Shiroryu. There is a similar myth that supports this. The myth is about a king who had 4 loyal followers. One had the shape of a bird, the second the shape of a monkey, the third the shape of a dog, and the last the shape of a pheasant. Someday, the bird realized how evil the king was, so he left his king, but not without letting the other followers know the truth. To his disappointment, the dog was too loyal to his king, the monkey was an idiot and he couldn't understand what's going on, and the pheasant was simply too lazy to do something. Now all this resembles the admirals in One Piece a lot. The colors plus the animals plus the attitudes. This time, the bird equals dragon. I believe that Sakazuki's loyalty to the Navy and the absolute justice, Borsalino's pretended, Goafiness, and Aokiji's laziness are taken from those myths. Hence I believe that the White Dragon, who saw the truth about the evil of his king, is Monkey D. Dragon, Admiral Monkey D. Dragon, with the person of the king being taken by the institution of world government. Growing up as the son of the famous and renowned Marine officer Monkey D. Garp, combined with the experiences of racism, humiliation and discrimination he made while living on Dawn Island, it's plausible that Dragon joined the Marine or the WG with hopes of changing the world. But he had to realize, like the dragon in the myth, that the WG is too evil, too set in their ways, and that the system couldn't be changed. He deserted his position, formed the revolutionaries and dedicated 100% of his effort to achieving his goal, changing the world, changing the system, erasing racism, discrimination and humiliation from the world. I say, dedicate 100%, because he didn't even take care of his own son, or he wasn't able to take care of him. Whatever the case may be, something must have happened in his life, to trigger a young man to abandon his former life and to start a life of secrecy and rebellion. And since love and romance are not a big subject in One Piece at all, I doubt that his wife, Luffy's mom, or even Garp's wife, Dragon's own mom, have much to do with this. I believe the evil of the WG, that he experienced at first hand, triggered Dragon's decision to start a revolution. Also Tron World, Ep. 0, and Films Y less than ... These movies have been considered the 2 most famous ones in Opverse, and the characters in them are canon. When we see/read the Ep. 0, Sengoku is still an admiral. Also in Zephyr's story it is stated that Zephyr was an admiral in the prime of Newgate and Roger, so we get 2/3 of the previous admirals, that is the admirals in the time of Roger. So, Sengoku, admiral and a fleet admiral. Zephyr admiral. Who is the third one? It's Monkey D. Dragon. Why? Monkey D. Garp won't allow his son to become a pirate, and Dragon himself, according to his personality, is not like pirates. So what I think is Monkey D. Dragon became a Marine just like his father. Dragon has everything in him that a Marine does. The thing goes like this. Garp, who hates being promoted, made a deal with then Fleet Admiral Kong that instead of promoting him, they should promote Dragon. But things changed after the return of Roger. I think that Dragon and Roger were friends like Kobe and Luffy were. So now after the return of Roger from the Grand Line, Roger told Dragon about the Void Century's secret, and that secret would have something in it that made Dragon oppose the world government. This conversation might have taken place when Roger was in Impel Down. Dragon came there to see him and this happened. Before the execution, Dragon would have talked to the Gorose in disbelief, and the Gorose, in fear, would have ordered some big shots to kill him. Dragon somehow survives this and now vows to go against the world government, and this might be the reason Dragon roamed in a hood even during Roger's rise as a revolt. Now the thing is that Dragon knows the secret, and that is known by the Gorose, so they will eventually order Kong to raise his bounty as a threat to the WG. Now, why am I saying that all this happened? The Royal Summit when Vivi was a kid. That should be some years after the incident in my theory. Her Royal is holding Dragon's photo and is saying the things that can match with my theory. The Gorose might have ordered the person who is holding that picture, and as the spokesperson of the summit, that guy might be a big shot king, right? What do you think about Dragon's past? That is all for this video. Be sure to rate, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to leave video suggestions. This video was made by Vtalk100.